look at the newest little project. Now this is a quick little project, and what I mean by quick is we're not doing all the paint and body, but you can see here, look at those quarter panels. That there, that's what you call, that's air circulation. Gives you faster, makes you go faster. And he's got his snow tires on, so it helps from all the mud and the snow that could get packed up in the wheel wells. It just flies right out the side and hits those school kids right in the head that are standing at the bus stop. Anyway, he come in, he wants to fix those. And what some people have done, believe it or not, look it up online, some people have cut it out like that, taken the part out of a front fender, such as that, and put it there. What am I talking about? Here, let me see if I can go on my cell phone, and I will show you. Where is he now? I will show you the pictures he sent me so you have an idea what I'm talking about. Here we go. I don't know if you can see that. There's a little Falcon, same thing, cut out. Okay. Let's go back here. Here's a like sedan delivery, cut out. Doesn't look bad. So, but if you're watching, Ron, you got some rust in here. You got some rust down in there. So I mean, you kind of got to take care of that, buddy, because that has to be cut away, because that has to join back onto the, you know, and look how thick the Bondo is here. So this is going to make a whole new, there it is, starting the start of a whole new panel for there. And of course, there's your I don't know if I can hold this up and film at the same time. I probably can't. Whoops, what am I doing? Something like that, guys. There we go. See? It comes down, goes right into there. Basically, just took the fender and followed the body line, that body line right there, and that'll join there. So that's what's going on with that. And then all we're going to do is do the body work on the box sides and just repaint that with whatever red paint I got here. This gentleman drives this car all year round. As you can see, he's got snow tires. He leaves it sit in his driveway. The salt, the snow, the rain, doesn't matter. This guy drives this car. Does not matter. So he's not looking for a pristine, absolutely mint job, but we're still going to get it straight as an arrow, rust cut out, new metal in, and do our best that we can there. So he brought us the fenders to use, so that's it. That is what's going on. Now we'll come out here and we'll go see what Mr. Sean is up to. Go see Sean. The old Ford pickup. I had her running. So first I went to fire this old girl up, and the starter started giving me grief. It started sticking. So I had to pull the starter out of it and clean it all up and lube it all up, and it appears to be working good now. And then I put a brand new mechanical fuel pump on there, but it doesn't seem to be working properly. Well, not the fuel pump. The problem is on these old trucks, they ran off the cam on the back, a push rod that ran the fuel pump, obviously. And you'll see a lot of these trucks, the rod will get, it'll just wear down. This one's got a good rod in it, I checked that, but sometimes the cam will wear down. So what people have done, and I've seen it several times in these flatheads, they weld little washers on the end. I'm not gonna get involved in that. What I've done here today is I put a toggle switch in. I've got an electric 6-volt fuel pump I'm putting underneath the truck, and bam, it's just gonna work. It's just gonna guarantee to work. That's what we're doing. Oh, here's another project, a little short door Ford coupe that came in. You don't see many of these. Let's come in for some touch-ups and repairs. Right here. It's got a dropped axle, disc brakes. I think it's got a newer Chevy rear end, turbo 350, Chevy 350 engine with tri-power on it, louvered hood. Yeah, this was done quite a while back, maybe 20 some odd years back. And this is a friend of mine, Coco Corey, Crazy Coco. That's what we'll call him, the Crazy Coco Man. Anyway, this is his car, and we're not painting the whole car. All we're doing on this is, you can see the clear coat's flaked away here, and he's got some damage to the hood. It's on the other side too, exact same spot. He wants to fix that, wants to fix some of this up. The car's got a few marks on it here and there. Honestly, it needs a complete paint job is what it needs. I shouldn't say that. It doesn't need it. I mean, you start fixing a mark here, a mark there, a mark here, a mark there. You may as well paint the whole car. But his main ones on the front, they bother him, and the clear paint on, or the clear peeling off the fender bothers him. So we'll take care of that for sure. And then, well, it'll be what it'll be. Okay. Sean's working away on the Camaro. This Camaro is getting so close. Better get your ass in gear, Brent, because she's coming along, and I ain't slowing down. No way. So we got the, Sean's just starting to do the underside of the hood there. Yeah. He's got the steering column put up there. So the car is all covered up. He's got it masked. Obviously, two different things going on here. Get the underside of the hood done first. Then we're moving on to these other parts. That's it. Yeah. So it's dry?
Yeah, it's not quite dry.
Alright, no problem. Okay, so we'll leave him be for a bit. I'll come back. So it all takes time. So the Camaro, basically, we're painting the underside of the hood. What's happening this week? The underside of the hood, the underside of the trunk, the inside of the jambs of the doors. The hood, the trunk are blocked out on the outside in 600, ready to go for paint. The valance, I guess I'll call it, up by the windshield wipers, that's all blocked out, ready to go for paint. We're getting close. So the plan is we're going to get some of that painted. Then what's going to happen is we're going to let it dry up. And next week I'm going to be pulling all the, or no, I shouldn't say next week. Next week we're going to be painting all the fender edges and jams of that kind of stuff, and rad support and all that. We're going to get all that painted up. Then I'm going to leave it sit for a bit, a few days, 4 or 5 days, whatever. Then I'm going to bolt the trunk lid back on, bolt the doors back on, and then hopefully, which that'll be 2 weeks from tomorrow, there'll be an engine here. Then we put the engine and tranny in. Then I'll put the sheet metal on. Then what we'll do from there is then I will, then Sean will take the car and finish off blocking the body of the car. And then from that point, it's, well, it's off to paint. And then once from paint, you usually will take it, get a dry shaft, we got to get a dry shaft in it. And we'll get the exhaust on it. And then basically it's, well, it's almost done, ain't it? Yeah, okay. Well, hey, I guess that's about all I got to show you. The 57 Ford, the engine is going to be ready here, so I'm going to go pick that up on Monday or Tuesday and be grabbing that. And hopefully the fuel pump is here, again, like I said, for that on by Monday or Tuesday, and get that in. And once I get the pump in that truck, it's actually, get the windshield seal in it. The windshield seal showed up today. So I'll get my buddy Rick down here to give me a hand to put the windshield in, the new seal, and away we go. So, hey, what can I say? But it's always a good time and old time, and I'll catch you next time.